Hi there, it's Esther Herbert. I'm having a little camera problem, so I thought you'd enjoy me racing into the picture. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you right off the bat that I am so delighted that you come by and that you have been faithful to watch these video visits over the last year and 3 months. It means a lot to me to hear your feedback on my social media platforms that I post this video. It means an awful lot because I want it to be something that you find helpful, that can help you cope, that your mental health can improve, you can protect your mental health, and that we can discuss issues that are part of life for all of us. So thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I want to talk to you tonight about toxic people, circumstances, and how do you stand up for yourself. Now, I know that for me, I have a song that has helped me through my entire life, and for over 40 years worth, and I'm 56. So that'll tell you that this song has been a part of my life for most of it. It is a song by Pat Benatar, and if you know me, you know what's coming. Hit me with your best shot. And there's a verse in there that has been almost like an anthem for me. It is, you come on with a come on, you don't fight fair. That's okay, see if I care. Knock me down, it's all in vain. I get right back on my feet again. And I love that. I absolutely love that because I have been knocked down over and over and over again in my lifetime. And I know people have been surprised that I get back up on my feet again. And I am so proud of that. I think that when you've been knocked down and you get back up, you build a resiliency that is incomparable. You cannot function in life without getting back up and having resolve to do so. And it helps your mental health and it improves everything about you if you can get back up on your feet again, because you can look back and say, hey, I've been knocked down, but I get back up. I'm tougher than people may think I am. And that is a song that I just absolutely love. Anytime I hear it, I absolutely go, yay, and I'm excited because of that meaning I wanted to share with you tonight. So as we go through this, how to stand up for yourself with toxic people. Now that is a difficult subject. I like to get along with everybody, kind of a peacemaker, happy in lots of ways. But when you are bombarded with toxic venom and hatred and, just out of the blue, it whacks you and does knock you down, what do you do? So I know everybody has their opinion, and of course, because we're all different people. I mean, a lot of people want to say, well, yeah, stand up for yourself and you give them back what they give you, and then, you get in there and you fight and you just let them know how much they've hurt you, and you say you're not going to stand for it, and you tell them off and so forth. And I'm not saying that is incorrect. I'm saying for me personally, 9 times out of 10, I will not respond in any way because their venomous talk is something that I do not want to get down in the mud with and start throwing it around. I want to totally ignore it. Now, the reason I do that is because it preserves, some safety for myself. I have self-control, and I also have a way of peace of mind that I would not have if I started doing the combating back and forth. And I also know that toxic people are just waiting. They are desperately wanting a response so that they can keep it going and keep going. And I deny them that. I have said to myself so many times in my lifetime that I will not dignify that with a response. And that is how I live my life. Now, of course, there's other times, maybe not as severe as toxic conversation, but there are times when you just want to wonder what to do. I think that if you take a deep breath, I know it sounds so simple, but if you take a deep breath and you take another one and you calm yourself because you're like, okay, that just infuriates me, but I'm still breathing. I'm taking a deep breath. So you stop and you breathe. Then the other thing is the 24-hour rule. So if you're going to respond in some way, whether it's a phone call, an email, a text, whatever it is, wait 24 hours before you respond, because that way, hopefully, you will have a different perspective, and it might not be filled with anger, and it might be something that you just want to very practically say, no, I do not want to discuss, you know, I did not appreciate that, and then you go about your life. Or you say, I would like an apology, or whatever it might be. So you have your deep breaths, you have your 24 hours, and the other one I think is just invaluable, is a close trusted friend or family member that you can send either your email or your thoughts of what you want to say, and you go, what do you think? Is this good? And they, because they aren't as emotionally involved as you are, they'll look at something and maybe something's glaring and they're like, oh no, I wouldn't send that. You know, you don't sound as good if you sent that. And they will tell the reasons why it's not a good idea, or they'll say that is just fine. You go ahead and send it. So you have consulted somebody you trust, and I think that's a wonderful thing to do. So those 3 things are my tips for toxic behavior from somebody else. It will make you feel bad and rotten, of course, to receive those venomous words, but I think you'll feel better about yourself if you take a step back and you calm yourself, you leave it for 24 hours, or the other suggestion, of course, is your trusted friend or family member, and you say, hey, I need you right now. My best friend is great at that, giving me great advice, and I really appreciate that, and it helped me no end. So I just wanted to say that standing up for yourself is in many different forms, but the main thing is that you feel good about who you are. You build up a resistance and a resiliency within yourself. By every time that you're knocked down, you get back up and you become better for it. Not bitter, but better for it. Okay? So as always, your mental health is so important, and so are you. So I hope you have a fantastic week. God bless, and we'll see you next time. Thank you so much.